Karibu Sana Club 1999. Now, the Kibra seat is turning out to be the battle of all battles, or shall I say, the mother of all political battles. And I guess this is best illustrated here or manifested by the dirty tricks happening on the ground. I mean, it is rather obvious, and it goes without saying, that the stoning of McDonald Mariga's campaign vehicles was organized, choreographed by ODM. Now, for those Kenyans with long memories, ODM are masters of organizing political violence and chaos. And the truth is, for the party to react in that way, then you must know they've been pushed to a corner. Yeah, and you really can't blame them, especially because of the many dirty tricks being used by DP Ruto to ensure that his Jubilee candidate wins. Money is being distributed to tribal churches, yeah, and instructions given to those members in vernacular, in the language that they understand. Lugha ya mama, if I can even emphasize it more. And promises of huge amounts of cash have been made to opinion leaders, yeah, in these communities. People who can sway, yeah, their community to do certain things. Yeah, and of course, some of the people who have the greatest power to sway people are religious leaders. And so those who are still dreaming that, oh, Jubilee are going to use money and it's not going to have any impact, need to think again. And of course, ODM have realized this. And that is why they're countering with their own dirty tricks. They have to. This is politics. Yeah, you have to win at all costs. That is the reality. Then there's buying of ID cards. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but on the public channel, I've kept on referring to what happened in Embakasi South. And of course, there are some certain things I cannot say on the public channel. Yeah, but I can say it here. And it is this. The Embakasi South seat was one of the most effective tactics that enabled the Wiper candidate to win, yeah, fully sponsored by the deputy president, was the buying of ID cards. This is normally most effective at the stronghold of your opponent, yeah, where you know voters cannot change their minds. And so you purchase the ID cards to make sure they don't vote. And of course, they'll get the ID cards after voting, after the election. And remember, Kibra is mostly a slum area. Yeah, people have difficulties with finances. And then there's something else that ODM will have to be very careful about, yeah, on polling day. And again, it happened in Embakasi South. The distribution of cash handouts to people headed to the polling station, which is of course a very serious electoral offense. But it happened in Embakasi South, yeah, and in fact some people were arrested. But still, others were not arrested. And I'm afraid the strategy delivered results. And in politics, what you want are results and nothing else. I also want you to take careful note of the fact that Embakasi South is very similar to Kibra in many ways. The constituency straddles the famous Mukuru kwa Ruben slums. I think you understand, yeah, why ODM have panicked. Still, despite all these dirty tricks, it should be rather obvious by now who will win this parliamentary seat. And it's going to be ODM. And as I said on the public channel, we know who will win, but we don't know how they will win. You know, like the 2017 presidential race, yeah, any close observer would have told you well in advance who was going to win. The only thing they would not have been able to tell you is how that candidate was going to win. So it is precisely the same in the Kibra constituency by-election. Because this is a seat Raila Odinga's ODM cannot afford to lose under any circumstances. They can't. And so whatever happens, they must win this seat. Now, people have been saying that Raila Odinga has a lot of clout in this government. And many have not believed that this is true. However, this will be the litmus test to clearly demonstrate and prove just how much power Baba has in the current government, although he's not even a member of that government. What I mean is that he holds no post or no title in that particular government, and yet is extremely powerful. But having said that, nobody should underrate the deputy president. And this is why the Kibra by-election is one crazy election. I think the craziest we have had in Kenya since independence. And I kid you not. I mean, just take all those revelations I've made into consideration, and you'll see exactly what I mean. Until next time, this is Chris Kumekucha.